afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 169th anniversary of the Chinese arrival in Guyana. Over the past 100 years, the Chinese people has been worked hard in Guyana and made important contributions to the society and economic development of Guyana. Now, we welcome Mr. Su Ruihui, the President of the Chinese Association, to give his remarks.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. On the occasion of the 169th anniversary of the arrival of Chinese in Guyana, it is my distinct honor to deliver a few remarks as the President of the Chinese Association. On January 12, 1853, the first batch of 262 Chinese laborers landed in Guyana. According to the historical record, by the end of 1879, about 10,000 Chinese contract laborers came to Guyana. They were engaged in heavy agricultural labor on the plantation. It has been 169 years since Chinese arrived in Guyana. Chinese Guyanese are one of the 6 ethnic groups in Guyana and has contributed to the rich cultural diversity of the Guyanese people. Chinese people in Guyana are generally hardworking, get along well with people, help each other, and contribute to the development of Guyana, and actively integrate into the mainstream society of Guyana. Chinese have good entrepreneurial skill and have become successful businessmen in the professional fields, and they have doctors, judges, lawyers, diplomats, parliamentarians, etc., who are of Chinese descent. Chinese cuisine, art, and culture add rich flavor and color to that colorful diversity which we call the Guyanese cultural diversity. This year, we will also celebrate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Guyana. The friendship between China and Guyana goes back to many years and predate the formal establishment of diplomatic ties. With the rapid development of the oil and gas industry, Guyana's economy and society will become increasingly prosperous, and people's living standard will be continuously improved. The Chinese community in Guyana and the people of Guyana will march into a new era of Guyana together, working side by side to realize the common prosperity of Guyana. I wish to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year and Spring Festival in advance. The Chinese community all over the world will welcome the Chinese Spring Festival and New Year on February 4th, 2022. It's going to be the year of Tiger. The tiger in the Chinese zodiac signifies courage, ambition, confidence, and is the king of all beasts. May Guyana continue to prosper and grow with courage and confidence, fulfilling the ambition of king of all beasts in terms of its economic growth. Thank you.
Let's welcome Mrs. Guo Haiyan, the Chinese ambassador, to give her remarks.
Dear Mr. Lila Indedew, head teacher of the Windsor Forest Primary School, Mr. Su Ruihui, chairman of the Chinese Association of Guyana, Mr. Wang Jun, Secretary General of the Association of Chinese Enterprises in Guyana, my dear fellow Chinese, ladies and gentlemen, good day. I'm honored to be invited to today's event to commemorate the 169th anniversary of the arrival of the first batch of Chinese indentured laborers in Guyana. I would like to take this opportunity to express my warmest greetings to all Chinese in Guyana and my heartfelt thanks to all friends who care about and lend hands to Chinese in Guyana. Over the past 169 years, generations of Chinese people have worked hard in Guyana, observing the good traditions of the Chinese nation, being kind to neighbors, and prioritizing harmony. They kept on practicing the spiritual character of the strong should not oppress the weak, and the rich should not bully the poor, living in harmony and standing side by side with other ethnic groups. Hence, a family-like friendship was built, and Chinese became one of the 6 peoples of Guyana. Many Chinese excelled in their fields, and their names are well known today. For example, the first president of Guyana, Mr. Arthur Chuang, the current Guyanese ambassador to China, Mrs. Anne Cho. Chinese entrepreneurs have been caring about local communities, and there are more ordinary Chinese who have been quietly dedicated themselves to the land of Guyana. The strong friendship between Chinese and other ethnic groups in Guyana is a microcosm of the friendship between China and Guyana, and a solid foundation of the constant development of the bilateral relations. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1972, China has always been developing its relations with Guyana based on the principles of mutual respect, equality, mutual benefit, and common development. Although China and Guyana are far away in distance and have different realities and systems, the two peoples share similar ideas and beliefs in pursuing independence and common prosperity. In the past 50 years, under the joint efforts of the 2 governments and 2 peoples, China and Guyana have deepened political trust, enhanced fruitful economic and trade cooperation, increased people-to-people exchanges, and become each other's genuine friend and important development partner. Ladies and gentlemen, we should cherish the bridge of our friendly relations built by our predecessors with their efforts and perseverance, seize the current development opportunities of our 2 countries, and build a China-Guyana community with a shared bright future. This year marks the 50th anniversary of establishment of our diplomatic ties. The 2 sides will jointly celebrate this significant milestone in many forms. I hope my fellow Chinese will continue to carry forward the spirit of the Chinese nation of being kind to people and treating neighbors as partners, and advance hand in hand with Guyanese to contribute more to the friendship between China and Guyana. May our friendship last forever. Thank you.
Now, let's invite Ms. Sun Hai-ying, the teacher of Confucian Institute, to perform a flute solo, Kang Ding Love Song. Wushu and Gongfu is a hard and soft and complete martial arts, as well as a through contact sports. It has been a long history in China. Now we welcome Mr. Na Xing, the Secretary of the Guyana Wushu Association, with his team to perform Tai Chi. In celebration, we welcome the 17 Chinese medical team to share their remarks.
亲爱的侨胞们、华人朋友们，大家好！
今天是华人抵归169周年纪念日。
我谨代表中国第17期原圭亚那医疗队，向旅居圭亚那的海外侨胞、华人朋友致以节日的问候和新年的祝福。回首刚刚过去的2021年，我们经历了不平凡的岁月，大家同舟共济，携手奋进，抵抗来势凶猛的新冠疫情，保持了经济社会事业全面发展的良好势头。今天的圭亚那处处充满着蓬勃的生机。原圭医疗队在增进与海外同胞的亲戚情谊，保护侨胞的健康权益，促进华侨华人的团结，传播中华文化等方面都做了积极努力，赢得了海外同胞的信任和支持。在新的一年里，我们将继续发扬不畏艰苦、甘于奉献、救死扶伤、大爱无疆的援外医疗精神，为海外侨胞的健康保驾护航。祝愿旅归同胞事业兴旺，祝愿中归友谊更上一层楼。谢谢。
Let's welcome Mrs. Lila, the headmistress of the Windsor Forest Primary School, to give her closing remarks.
Ms. Wahai Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Guyana, and other dignitaries, all protocols being observed. A pleasant good afternoon to you all. On behalf of HM staff, pupils, and PTA of Windsor Forest Primary School, we wish to extend our sincere gratitude to the People's Republic of China, to Guyana, for choosing Windsor Forest Primary School to celebrate the Chinese New Year and their significant contributions towards Windsor Forest Primary School. Your contributions and support over the year has been continuous and tremendous. Over the years, we have acknowledged your dedication towards this school, even though we are in this pandemic. That did not stop you from contributing to the well-being of the school. Michelle Obama said, and I quote, "Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives." Those are some sentiments that are truly shared by the Chinese to Windsor Forest Primary yearly. We want to express also Happy New Year's to the Chinese in Guyana with lots of happiness, productivity, and love. We look forward for your continued support in the future for the community at large. Once again, thank you very much.